Peace. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Gifted-IsTheTruth. And on this next episode of What the Fuss. Hey, man, look, this is what I want to talk about, man. I want to talk about pushing through the pain. You know what I'm saying? Pushing through the pain. You know, right now, you know, I'm dealing with disability. And every day, you know, I'm waking up and I'm in pain and I'm trying to understand, like, damn, man, like, you know, damn, what can I do to get through this pain, man? You know, medication ain't working. You know, the people who I thought would be in my corner, they not there. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm doing all this by myself, for myself. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it by myself anyway. You know, and at the end of the day, guess what? I got to push through this pain. No pain, no gain. You know, when I used to work out, when I used to lift weights real heavy, you know, that was the thing. No pain, no gain, you know. But now I'm sitting in a wheelchair, muscle deficiency, you know, body getting weaker by the day, you know, but I'm still trying to do things to push through the pain. I'm still trying to work out. I'm still trying to do my physical therapy. I'm still trying to do these things that I could possibly do to keep me going. So I'm trying to motivate myself, you know, through action. You know, I got to motivate myself through my actions. You know what I'm saying? I got to push through the pain. Because when I push through the pain and people see me pushing through the pain, that'll make them want to push through the pain. So all I'm asking y'all to do is push through the pain no matter what you're dealing with. I know it's easier said than done sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what you're dealing with, push through the pain. Tell yourself, you know what I'm saying? I am healing. I am getting better. You know, I can. There are certain words we got to start removing from our vocabulary, like can't, I'm trying. You know, we got to replace those words with I'm doing. You know, I will do. I am. You know, we got to speak these things into existence because, like they used to say, what was it, mind over matter, right? So if it's mind over matter, guess what? We got to strengthen our minds and push through this pain, no matter what it is, whether it's emotional pain, physical pain, spiritual pain. You know what I'm saying? You got to push through it. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell yourself, these are the things that I want. I want to get better. I want to live in peace. I want to get a better job. I want to live healthy. I want to lose weight. You know, I want to get stronger. You got to tell yourself these things. You know what I'm saying? And you got to dig deep within self. Can't rely on nobody. You know what I'm saying? For those who do have family support, friend support, that's a blessing. But there's a lot of us out here, and I say us, and I include myself in a lot of these topics that I'm talking about. I'm including myself in these things because these are experiences and these are things that I'm bearing witness to every day. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta push through this pain no matter what. One thing that I cannot give up. I will not give up. You know, and some people look at that like, damn, you know, his attitude, why he, you know, yeah, that I cannot give up. Because the minute I start to falter and I start to have those moments of weakness, guess what? The body's going to break down. The mental is going to break down. You know what I'm saying? Internally, you're going to break down. Spiritually, you're going to break down. I cannot give up. I will not give up. I won't give up. I will succeed. You know, I'm one of the chosen. That's how you got to look at yourself. You got to look at yourself like you're one of the chosen. You know, God chose you. You know. You know, you got to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you to help push you through this pain. The anguish, no matter what you're going through, push through this pain, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna keep repeating myself on this topic, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of other things that, you know, this topic can branch off to a lot of different little segments, you know what I'm saying? Pushing through the pain, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, you know what I'm saying? I have been let down in so many ways right now that hey, you know what? I just gotta look at it for what it is, and I just gotta look at people for who they are, and what they are, and what they were to me. You know what I'm saying? Push through the pain. You know, that's all I can do. And I ain't harboring no hate or ill will towards anybody. That's you know, yeah. Cause the only thing I can do is push through the pain. You know, push through this pain. And with that being said, man, I'm about to go up in my therapy, man, get my workout on so I can push through this pain. No pain, no gain. So the next time, we'll see y'all next time on What the Fuzz.